very well.
A very friendly hi, you know? Soon we gotta level up.
Sleep beckons. I would follow.
I'm sorry, Gale, we still have to knock out someone before we sleep. Not up for XP optimization. No. I mean, we also didn't kill the owlbear.
Calm yourself.
Hey.
It's not soldiers.
Okay, Lae'zel.
Failed to see the distinction.
Every survivor's a soldier. But I mean, I guess for Githyanki, it is like that, right? Everyone is a soldier. And the ones who are not fit to be soldiers, well, are not fit to be Githyanki. Not using the elevator. No, we're taking the scenic route. But you're right, could have used that. Where are you in your current playthrough? Hey, Alfira. I'm sorry. We have to bonk you. And... because, I mean, you said Mother-chan that she might dislike me if I knock her out. Let's use...
Waiting. I crave blood.
Lae'zel. Okay.
Your actions are put... Your aggression has gone too...
Oh, I'm reported to the guards.
You were witnessed assaulting someone.
Okay, I think we will still do this with Lavender, because we can just do it like twice. Wait, melee only. And you're absolutely right. True, you have to use melee to knock someone out.
Such a headache.
Okay, so we do this again. But yeah, thanks for the hint. We do have non-lethal attacks, must be unarmed or using melee weapons. And bonk.
Your actions have not...
And quickly. And now she's knocked out. That seems like a very comfortable way to be knocked out. Oh gosh, look at her eyes.
All is ash and meat.
Oh well, let's go for the long rest. These have worked, I don't want to see Alfira now.
Hark! Hark! A camp, and Hogma willing. Some friendly faces.
I think it's also so
Well met.
fascinating.
Goblins roughed me up and stole my hose when they heard me
Aw.
singing hatchling love. You wouldn't have half a bedroll for a lost minstrel, would you? I can pay for my board with music,
Oh, she's also cute.
if you care for it.
Cute. And Quil is such a nice name for a bard. What I wanted to say is, I think it's so fascinating that right from the get-go, they've thought about like, okay, what if people try to prevent that? What if people try to save Alfira? Be like, here you go. Poor Quil. Aww. Who are you?
Quil Grootslang. Soon to be published in the songbook Affairs in Ancient Abir, Songs of Draconic Love. If I make it to Baldur's Gate with my manuscript, that is.
And Dragonborn also looked like really, really cool. Hello, Dragonborn without pants. Makes me think about Skyrim. You know, it's dangerous out here to be traveling on your own.
I know. It's not the first time I've been robbed. I am only glad I didn't get hurt.
Yes. You know, our half is open and there's safety besides it.
I'll just stay one night. Promise. Then I'll be gone. I know I'm ice blood, but I get cold so fast. I need to be by the fire.
Oh, she's also so cute.
Thanks for the fire.
Alright, tell me, what kind of music do you write?
I prepared a dense manuscript of new love chants to be throat sung in Timantha style. You probably don't know,
What is
but
Timantha
the
style?
Dragonborn clans arrange their children's marital unions. Love is considered irrelevant to egg duty. But I've never even been kissed. And I can't stop myself from dreaming.
Oh.
I don't think most of us stop hoping. Ever. And that's what the songbook's about. Lost, lingering love. Never acted on. Never spoken.
That's kinda sad. You're painfully innocent. True. You can get a dance with a tiefling at the party after saying the grove if Lacrysta's dead or knocked out. Oh. So, you ran away from home?
My clan name has been struck. I named myself anew after a long dead poet.
You're so cute, I'm not looking forward to what's happening next. So, how do you write love songs if you've never found love yourself?
Is there someone who you think you might love? Come on. I won't tell.
Aw, they're all so nice. Karlach seems like she has so much love to give if she found the right person. Wyll's such a gentleman. I imagine he'd make an even better partner. I never meet another like Lae'zel, that's for sure. That doesn't have to be positive though. Shadowheart is pure grace, mock me as you will, but I have a thing for Gale, or Astarion might be the most perfect being to ever walk the day. I mean, mock me as you will, but I have a thing for Gale.
And have you said so? Do they know even one little bit of how you really feel?
She's so cute. It's too soon for that.
There's a special feeling to having love all to yourself. Don't you think? For no one to know. I grew up smiling about my little secrets to myself. I would have been laughed at if I admitted to anyone how I felt. It is not our kind's way. But I have my whole life ahead of me. Things will be different now I'm on the Sword Coast. I can't wait for what is coming next.
Let's hope it will be a long and nice life for you. Sounds like you have a lot to explore and discover. So, why were you traveling on the road in the middle of the night?
I've been given a great chance. My song score, Affairs in Ancient Abir Songs of Draconic Love, is due to be published in the Gate. I'm in a big rush, though. I fear that if I don't get there in the next few days, they're gonna print some kobold bone flute instrumentals instead.
But Astarion. Diana, I'm afraid I'm going to go for Gale again. We will see. Maybe Astarion is going to win, but I don't know. You know, will you sing a draconic song for me?
Oh my. Are you sure? Are you really sure?
Yes, go for it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Spoken like someone who's never heard a dragonborn throat song. This one, Sky Swain, is about what it might feel like to mate in the air, in the age where wings were yet with us.
Not what I expected. How shocked we look. That's quite enough culture for one evening. Well, I'm sure it's of anthropological interest to someone. Gosh, this answer. The true language of love.
Oh, there are 69 more verses.
Oh,
I'm
no.
only just beginning.
Gosh. Draconic throat singing sounds like Mongolian throat singing. She could be in the hue.
I've seen everything.
Yeah.
Might be useful.
Okay, let's talk to the others about our new companion. Oh, hey, Karlach.
I like Gale, but I'm keeping all my good gear well out of sight. Everything fancy he touches meets a grisly end.
Hey, he just ate like one magic item.
Hey, soldier.
Okay, they're not commenting on our new companion. Maybe they will do that tomorrow.
Just thought of something.
So, Gale just consumes magical items like I do wine. We truly are a group apart. Nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me.
You never... There's always something new to discover. Oh, we can talk to her about the whole Shah stuff. Oh, and also about her wound. Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals.
Shadowheart borderline alcoholic.
Sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
I mean, it's not uncommon for Shah, but it really sounds like a very toxic relationship. Why would Shah subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
Sounds like abuse. Is there anything I can do to help with it?
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does.
How easily she accepts that.
Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those.
I mean, so far it was just
Perhaps
once,
it's
right?
completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Yay, the great Lady Shah. So, you knew more than you were letting on before. I hope you be more honest in the future.
I'll try my best. But
Oh, I didn't
secrecy
expect
is
that.
ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
Still doesn't sound fun. I want to talk about your Shah worship.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
But she's so much nicer now. So much more open. I mean, thing is, we're having amnesia, we're having int 8. I have no problems with Shah worshippers, if that's what concerns you. What do they even do? Come on, not a net one. Thank you.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this.
Let's not turn to
I
Shah.
am indeed a disciple of Shah, mistress of the night and lady of loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Remind me.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Yeah, darkness and loss is not very convincing, is it? Fascinating. And please, continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks.
That's so
Before
miserable.
Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
Goddess of Secrets, have a holy symbol on her armor, things people do not know. Lol. Right? I mean, at least it's not like black and purple, but yeah, still. And I mean, especially if we're talking about Selûne, it's really not subtle at all. I mean, when you put it like that, it seems strangely comforting.
There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be
It
pain
mostly sounds like pain,
beforehand.
though.
We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often
And inflict
suffering,
a lot of pain.
death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
You know, with my own urges, I won't cast judgment on your beliefs.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
I think it would be very weird for the Dark Urge to judge. I mean, I generally worship Dark Gods as an evil necromancer when I play D&D. I've dealt with similar. Oh boy. I'm not sure if we can get to know her more. I want to get I want to get to know you more, Shadowheart.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
You know, tell me something about yourself besides Shar, besides tadpoles.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
I wonder how many of our group can actually swim, cause... I mean, if you're not living near water, why would you learn it? You have to point out night orchids to me if we ever pass some.
It's a deal.
Anything else you'd care to share?
No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memories suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
I wonder if you forget so many of your past, so much of your memories. How much does that change, like, your character? Because, I mean, experiences shape how we think, how we act, how we are, right? You've had your memory suppressed. That seems extreme.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
It also sounds like a really mean Modify Memory spell. Modify Memory is a D&D spell, which is not a BG3. But basically, depending on the spell slot you spend, you can edit the memory of someone, if they fail a wisdom save, up to a certain time in the past. And imagine doing that. So modifying your memories and be like, okay, you don't remember anything, but you do remember you did it willingly and you're doing it out of the worship for someone. That would be so mean. And quite effective. I can't help but fear you and I might have missed a chance to connect, truly to connect. It kind of feels like we are late in the game.
May the darkness protect you.
Is that a bug? Let's try that out. I can't help but fear that you and I might have missed a chance to connect. And truly connect.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place.
What happened? Did we like just search in her approval, or what's happening? You know what? I never saw that, so I like that. Just lead the way.
Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions, I'll come for you.
Oh, it's very cute. I want to see your approval. But we can't, since she's not in the party. That is so
Lady
annoying.
of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Let's just quickly
I'd
take her in the
join
party.
you, but things are looking.
I'm just curious. Ah, I mean, we are at good approval. Curious. Just a little bit of interest for Shah. Okay. Let's see if the others have something to talk about. I mean, definitely they will talk about Gale.
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking. I wonder
Why
how he
literally?
does it. Why he does it. I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
Fair. But we're just using the garbage magic items. Let's see what Lae'zel thinks.
Gale is positively voracious. Well, let him suck up all the magic he needs, as long as he doesn't snack on a Githyanki silver sword.
We don't have one just yet.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it.
Did you just say Gale is like a horse? What do you make of Raphael?
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse.
Fancy.
The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
Are we just going to shut him down, or are we asking him for more? With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Wyll?
Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost will be too great.
The odd thing is that we still don't know the cost. Don't worry, I have no interest in a devil's deal.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Sounds like he's talking from experience, right? Okay, last but not least, our magic slurper.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah. Okay, then let's have a good night's sleep with our new companion here. Yeah, what are we eating? Actually sounds like quite the nice stew, probably. Some mushrooms, some apples, and lots of meat.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that scared girl who asked for nothing more than a night of shelter. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
I'm glad it's not Jaheira, but I still feel so bad for her. She was so cute and innocent. And Levina tries to remember something. Anything. Oh gosh, we need 12. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please work. How much inspiration do we have? No, come on.
The throbbing in your skull will hardly let you think, let alone remember.
Levina investigates the surroundings, looking for an explanation. At least that's easier. Come on. Wow. I would have preferred to remember something.
There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business?
And Lavender wonders, what curse is in his heart to kill in his sleep?
Something wicked must have woken you. The contemptible pervert within must have lavished slash after slash upon the girl. But where, oh where could that monster have come from? If only you knew yourself better. You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act.
Big question, hide it or be honest.
You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you.
I mean, we already told them, kinda, right? We already told them. They were like, yeah, don't worry. But we're talking about Lavender here, so he's going to be honest. Let's see how the others react. I mean, how would you react if there was like a murderer in your camp? But Lavender prepares to face the others. He isn't going to hide. Poor girl.
Your misdeed is bright and clear as the dawning day.
And so much you wanted to see and do. Gosh. This will be a fun
gods themselves.
Conversation.
What kind of nightmare is this?
Now, I can't help but notice that one of us is positively drenched in blood, so...
Astarion is
I'm
enjoying
say
this.
something I'm confident we're all thinking. What's this you're doing?
I think I must have killed her.
I think that's quite bloody obvious. But why?
I said everyone disapproves besides Astarion. I can't remember. I don't know why I did it.
This is not beyond the remit of what the parasite might command.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully.
Why do we smile so much?
Something deeper, hungrier.
I don't know. It could have been the tadpole.
If the parasite is truly to blame, we must be more vigilant than ever and hope this affliction spreads no further. I'm keeping my eye on you.
An uneasy feeling lingers.
Curious that everyone else is silent.
As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
Astarion, at least you could have shared. Yeah, I guess. And Lavender vows, I will regain control. I will save the next innocent.
Every one of your instincts.
At least it doesn't break our
against the
oath.
saccharine thought. You feel close to fainting again.
Oh gosh, even like a... Oh gosh, even the symbol here. It's like quite the ritual. Oh, poor girl. Can we talk to her?
The corpse
Maybe
remains
find
silent.
out something more? No. Oh hey, but on better news, Scratch is here. I'm a little bit too shaken to be happy, but yay. Hey Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm sorry about what happened to your master.
Master? Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Oh. Do you hear it? I Want to Live. I think it's the first time I actually hear that song in the game. Like with lyrics. Ah, such a nice song. Let's pet the best dog. I wonder if it's connected to Dark Urge that the song plays. Such a nice song. A new song will play if you go above Astarion on this map. Oh. Curious. So the song is about Astarion. Oh. And it's still playing but we don't get the lyrics if we don't set up here? Yeah, if we go up here, we do get the lyrics. That is so nice. See, now it fades away. That's really cool. I'm very sorry, Quil. Yeah, what do we do now? Okay. I'm wondering if we should take the current companions. And I also do wonder... We actually didn't lose too much approval. It's actually quite okay. They found out we were a murderer and they were like, little disapprove. But I mean, with Shadowheart we are at good, with Gale we're at good, with Astarion we're at fair. Thinking about, since we are walking around in the blighted village of goblins are around, I would take Wyll.
Still breathing.
My favorite song is either Night Song or the Power Choral. Oh, very nice songs. I'm really bad at, in general, picking like favorite anything. If I had to go for top 3, which I can usually manage, is the Power but the Credit song with vocals, The Weeping Dawn, and I Want to Live. I gotta say, I also really like without singing, Last Shelter and Last Light In. Those are really nice songs.
You've got something to say?
That got a bit colder, right?
I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
Okay. Take Shadowheart's place.
Ready and willing.
Willing. I mean, also with Wyll, we're at neutral approval. He's not hating us. But also not liking us, right?
What's on your mind?
I kind of thought they would like comment more on everything's happening. Oh, and Raphael's song is also incredible. Oh, it really is. It really is. So many great songs here. Okay, off we go. Hey, at least Ophira survived. Did she say something if we talk to her now?
It's still rough, but my song is getting there.
I'm at least really happy that she survived. Even though I'm very sorry for Quil. Okay. Blighted Village it is. I think beside that, we've been very thoroughly.
Ever heard of a vampire called